Hey everybody, welcome back to the newest episode of Supercard. So, I think Ring Domination is finally working now. It's almost 1 p.m. I'm hoping it works this time, now that it's not 3 in the morning. Last time this happened on the Kane Road to Glory, there was nothing worse than staying up till 3 in the morning, and nobody could beat Zack Ryder. Okay, so I actually have quite a few matches saved up, or picks, so I'm going to be shocked if I don't actually win anything. So let's just start the first game here. So I'll probably just go through maybe all five bouts, start my King of the Ring, and then we can just end it there. So we've got down arrow, up arrow, 2 right arrows, and a left. So I'm going to place it down here, so I can either challenge with the John Cena or Shawn Michaels. So we'll just skip through all this. So yeah, with Ring Domination, you can actually manipulate it quite easy. I think in the last one I lost maybe twice, just because that's the way the cards ended up going, but you can pretty much, doing this strategy, you can win any time. If you drop to the lowest version of the tier, that'll get you the cards you want. For example, I want the Undertaker card, so I have to be at least WrestleMania tier to get that. Whereas, if you only wanted the Survivor card, if that's the highest that you want, you don't need to be Survivor plus for it. You can drop all the way down to Survivor, and you can still get it. So it's just little things like that that make Ring Domination a lot easier. I think the problem is, when it first came out, a lot of people didn't really know how they're supposed to do this. Okay, so it is working now. So I've got 35 picks remaining, so I should be able to get a piece, but knowing my luck, I'm somehow not going to get a piece. So it's already been revealed that we know this is Retro Chris Jericho for the Survivor card. So the way I pick cards for this, I go around the middle part, and then once I find a piece, I search in the surrounding area. I've found that helps out quite a lot. For some reason, I was finding a lot of cards that way. I don't think I've ever had so many picks for this before. But I know it's going to be the very last card I pick. So I don't know if the amount of cards you get from a shard indicate if you're any close or not. I remember when the first one came out, a lot of people were saying, it's the Minesweeper tactic. Once you get 1 card, you're closer to it than when there's 3 cards. So I don't know if there really is an actual method to picking the cards. I wish there was. Maybe everyone could get through this a lot faster. Okay, so we've done 20 picks, still no card. I'm going to pick this one because I know it's got to be over here. So this is one of the reasons why I'm glad they've made it 4 picks for a win, because look at that, I've had 36 and I still don't have it. I've never had luck this bad for this. So I didn't get to pick it at all, and now I've reached my card limit. I've got 6 choices left. Okay, but this is the good thing with Ring Domination. You can train up all your cards very fast. I don't really have anything to train right now, I just have WrestleMania cards to fill up, just because I need something to hold all the experience. Just go through all this here. Oops. So, does anyone think they're going to be giving us anything for all this, for the event, starting about 8.5 hours later? I'm part of the group of people that said, hey, just give us the time back, and it all works out just fine. I know if you go onto the forums, there are people demanding credits, they want a WrestleMania card, they want a whole bunch of stuff. they're not going to be doing that stuff. The most, I'd say, people complain they've lost money. I don't know how you lost money unless you were buying bouts, but if the first 5 don't work, why are you buying more? As long as they just add on time, everyone should be happy. So hopefully we'll be able to get a piece this time. I can't believe I got through that many. So sometimes this will happen as well. You get your 2 weak cards. So we have 2 left cards and an up card. So we'll place Big Show up at the top. So then we'll use Brock Lesnar to challenge Big Show so that we can take back that spot and keep it forever. So these Blasties have come in really helpful throughout this whole thing, which I'm surprised I got 2 in a row, because out of every single fusion I had ever done, I think the highest Blasty I got was ultra rare. And I wanted that Survivor one so bad, because for the longest time, that was the reason I lost all of my King of the Rings. Blasties are a lot more useful than you could imagine. Okay, so that gives us 4, so we shouldn't really have to challenge anything else now. Unless power toughness, yep, we win that anyways. That's something I would actually like them to change in Ring Domination, is how we don't see the matchup until you've already done it. Now, if you could see the matchup before, and I was using Rob Van Dam, and they said power toughness, I wouldn't challenge any of them. I would move to a spot down here, because there's no way I can win. So, I don't know if they're ever going to implement anything like that. It'd be nice if they did, but it's not much. Okay, so I don't really want to challenge, just skip ahead. So we should finally be getting our first, there's the first piece of Jericho. So I'll be picking pieces around here, because I found before I was finding more pieces when I went around the card. I know there are some people who just right away get like 4 shard pieces out of nowhere, which I envy you. I wish I could get all that done. We got 1 piece left, may as well take up this side. Okay, so we've got 3 more matches to go. And yes, I'll challenge this person. So I apologize if my voice sounds low at any point when I'm doing this, or it sounds like I'm upset about anything. Unfortunately, that's just how my voice is. I'll try to work on it, see if I can try and add some more pep or anything like that, but hey, I'm trying. Okay, so, like usual, challenge the corner. Just use Neville. Haven't really used him so far. See, and then just to make sure that we don't have to challenge anyone else, and we can just place cards, just challenge Edge, take that over. That puts us to, is that 5 cards? No, 4 cards. There's no way we can lose, essentially, unless they take this. Speed, we're going to win that. Actually, I'm going to go for a 9-0, so we'll have the Rock challenge. Now we need to make sure they place one at the bottom. And let's see. Oh. So that's 8-1. It's close to 9-0. I think they should do something if you 9-0 someone that you're given a shard piece. Just because that's not something that's easy to do. Like they need to challenge you and lose. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to happen for that to work effectively. looks like I'm going to be dragging it out all the way to the end again. So we got 14 choices left, so we got a 50% chance of getting in the next one. But because it's me, I'm sure we're not actually going to be able to do it. So, did any of this affect you? That all of this, that there was a delay on everything for 8.5 hours? Because it certainly screwed up my sleeping pattern when I stayed up all the way till 3 in the morning. My issue with that is, though, I don't think they should be starting events when 2K and Cat Daddy are going to be sleeping, because when something like this happens, they're all asleep. It was the same thing for the Kane Road to Glory. No one could even get in, and it kind of left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. They just added more time to it though, which I think was the right thing to do. But they shouldn't be starting events so late when there's nobody to take care of the events in case there is an issue. Otherwise, we have to wait 8.5 hours, and that's 8.5 hours of people getting quite upset or complaining. Like, okay, so that one's up 5-4, so that's the closest victory you can get. Alright, 13 choices remain. 6 picks left. Man, this is brutal, to go all the way to the end twice in a row. Okay, so if we win this next match, we are guaranteed to get to the card. But I'm actually just going to check what my cards are like right now. Say 129. So as soon as I pick the first card, it's going to kick me out. So I'm just going to train up all these cards into Kane. So yeah, why I train up my WrestleMania cards as well. When I start getting fusions and stuff, a fully leveled single WrestleMania card will completely level up a fusion all the way to the max level, just a single. And then I don't really have any WrestleMania Pros left because I would use those to train into my fusions as well once I had pro'd them, because I'm pretty impatient and I wanted to get into my King of the Rings. And we'll just train this Sheamus. So yeah, so I have 80 cards that I'm holding on to because, you see, 31 of them are WrestleManias. Most of that is my Road to Glory deck. 11 Survivors. One of them I still use for Road to Glory. 10 Legendaries, 8 Epics. These are just so I have a nice stack of fusion food. And that's why I have the 7 Ultra Rare, 7 Super Rare. Even though it only takes... You only need 5 to do one full cycle. So I might train some of those away later because that's more than enough. Okay, so this is the last game here. So if anyone's wondering, I'm using the BlueStacks app player to play this game, and I have Camtasia software is what I'm using to record the screen, and I'm editing in the audio on top of the video. The microphone that comes with the computer I use it's pretty crap, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm doing a separate recording with my phone. But they'll cut their I was called for something. So yeah, we challenged the Big Show. They just placed a Roman Reigns. So I'm just gonna place this up just to take on that Roman Reigns, just to give us a few more cards, and then we can just skip through the rest of the battles. So yeah, I don't know if it's in the audio, but I'm using my iPhone to record the actual audio on top of using the headphones. So they come with that microphone built into them, which, trust me, it's very good how it's all done. So I have no complaints about that. This guy's got 3 Roman Reigns, and that's actually going to be a tie. So we all keep our cards. I've never seen that many Fusion Roman Reigns at one turn. Okay, so we're guaranteed to get our next piece. And there it is. Of course, now I get it. But it's like always, it takes you all the way to the end. So I'll just be checking around this area again. 3 picks left, may as well finish off these 2 down here. And see, there's another piece right there. So 2 picks left. I'll just take this corner out. Alright, 1 pick left. Finish this corner. And there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces all of a sudden. See, so it kind of helps to check out those areas. So that'll be it for this episode, and I'll check back in with you guys later. Thanks.